are you?
I'm good, thanks. What about you?
I'm doing very good. I'm excited to see you, to meet you
Yeah,
virtually.
me too.
So I wanted to give you a wonderful introduction all the way from Germany. Today we have
Yeah,
Lian, the
yeah.
vocalist, the songwriter extraordinaire. So what's the weather like over there today?
Oh, girl, please don't ask. It's just too bad. Like, I don't want to talk
Oh
about it.
no. Oh
Everything.
no.
Yeah, girl. Everything you're hearing about Germany and German weather is completely true.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, like, is the sun rare there, or is it
Yes,
overcast all the
it is. I mean,
time?
it's there sometimes, but you can forget about the sun if it's winter or autumn or anything.
Wow.
You can forget
No.
it.
Well, I'm bringing some sunshine energy to you. It's
Thanks.
90 degrees here. No,
Oh my gosh, girl.
no, it's probably
I
like
really need the sun.
75 so far, but the sun is shining, and it's 10 o'clock here. So
That's
let's get
great.
started. So let's tell everyone who Lian is. Who is Lian?
Yeah, I'm 20 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and as
Wow.
you just told, I'm from Germany, and my whole life is about music. So I just started doing music since I can think,
Mm-hmm.
and Leanne is it's my songwriter or in general music name.
Okay.
My real name is Lillian.
Lydian.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
That's a beautiful name. So how old were you
Thanks.
then when you discovered your gift, your voice?
I'm singing since I can think.
Wow.
But writing songs, I think I was about like 8 to 9 years old when I first
Okay.
started like writing songs with my guitar back then, with my piano.
Mm-hmm.
But like producing and mastering music, I started when I was like 15 years old.
That's incredible.
Yeah, because I went to a studio when I was 15 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't pleased with the way the song turned out back
Mm-hmm.
then.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, nah, girl, you have to do it better. And I
Mm-hmm.
just started doing it on my own because, like, I live in a small village here in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there are not many people who are doing music,
Yeah.
especially like real music, like producing and stuff. So it was hard for me to like get to persons and get to someone who like actually produces music. So yeah, I had to do it on my own.
Okay, that's what's up. So who in your family are musicians? Where does this gift come from?
None,
No
none,
one.
girl.
So from
No.
God, then you got it from God.
Thank you.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow, because you have a really, really powerful voice.
Thank you so much.
I was, I'm always doing a little bit of research, at least as much as I can. And one of your fans on YouTube had stated something really sweet, and I really liked it. And I'm going to read it to you. And they basically said, her name was Ramona Bekjaku. I think she's also in Germany. And she said, wow, your voice is so calm. It's so calming. It's soothing. Your time is coming soon. Your time is now.
Oh, that's so sweet. I
Yeah,
didn't even see that one.
yeah. She said, well, I had to have it translated, okay? Because
it was German. All right.
Yes, it was in German. So I had to take it to Google. So she said, your time is coming soon. Your time is now. Keep believing in your dream. You are mega authentic.
Oh, that's so sweet.
How does that make you feel? That's incredible.
That's incredible. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So you have wonderful fans. So singer and songwriter. So when did you begin writing?
When I was about 8 or 9 years old, I started writing songs in German because it's my mother language. It's always easier. But I started writing English songs when I was about 12 because I grew up bilingual, so I always knew like the English language, and so I started pretty early, like writing English songs actually. But yeah.
Amazing. So I noticed you like to sing a lot of different cover songs, and I was listening actually before we got on. I was listening to Lovely, the song you did by Billie Eilish. I thought that was beautiful. What was your first cover song that you sang, that you actually recorded or did?
Recorded. something by Ariana Grande, because I love
Oh,
her and my
yes.
voice is like suits her songs very good.
Mm-hmm.
So I started covering Ariana Grande, but I actually don't remember what explicit song. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
maybe One Last Time or something like that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I loved that song back then.
It's perfect for your voice, though, right?
Thanks. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I think picking, you got as a singer, picking the right songs for your voice, especially
Yeah,
when you want to express,
definitely.
what your gift is. It's like we have to choose and be very particular when we pick songs to cover, And I think it's also
Definitely.
paying homage to the actual artist, because I remember over a year ago, I was at a piano karaoke. I don't know if you've ever been to one, but it's not any kind of, digital. It's all piano players.
Oh,
And
awesome.
yes, you as the singer would go up there and you pick which song you want them to sing for you. And someone had asked me to sing, it was a song, I'd Rather Go Blind. That
Oh,
song.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
I said, I never mastered that song and I wouldn't disrespect the artist like that. So
yeah,
I kind of like turned them down. But it's just like, I think again, it's a respect to the artist, right? It's a respect to the
definitely,
singer, songwriter.
definitely.
So going into a little bit of your personal life, you've been married for about 4 years now, almost 4 years now.
Yeah, girl, I'm not married.
Oh, you're not married, but you've been together.
No,
I just
honey, I'm
married you.
20.
I just got you two married.
But no, but I'm in a relationship since 4 years.
Okay.
That's definitely true. He's super cute. Like
Yes,
I
he
met him
is.
when I was 15 and a
Oh
half,
my
so
gosh.
he's like, yeah.
So you've been
So,
together, I should say, for almost
yeah.
4 years, correct?
Yes.
And that's a beautiful thing. How do you balance your music and your love life? Because as you know, this industry is just, you're busy, you're all over the place.
Yeah.
So how do you
Yeah.
balance your love life and your music?
My boyfriend, he supports me in like every way, and that's also in like the music way.
Mm-hmm.
He loves to like even listen to me, and even if I'm at home but I have to record something or I have
Mm-hmm.
to like practice with my music and stuff, he's just there, he just listens, and he's just, I don't know, he doesn't even have a problem with it. He knows
Yeah,
it's my dream. Since we met, he knew it, like,
that's
you know what I
wonderful.
mean? So he's just supportive.
That's important. And so
Yeah.
no kids, but you do have a beautiful gray pug baby named Enzo, correct?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's super cute. What was his first reaction when he heard you sing? Because I know how puppies are. You had him since he was a puppy, right?
Yeah, right. You know what? He always like gets super quiet when I'm singing, and he's just
Oh,
listening. It's almost as if he was like completely, as if he knew that I'm like singing and
yeah,
that it's how it sounds and stuff. He's always like very quiet, and he just
yeah.
listens. It's super cute.
So respectful. They just sit there,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Yeah. I have
Right.
a little a Chihuahua. His name is
Oh my
San Bruno.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Yes,
cute.
he's over there sleeping.
Oh my gosh, that's so
So
cute.
speaking of support, so you have, of course, your husband, you have, of course, Enzo. You also have a wonderful team that you're signed to. And of
Yes.
course, they are the ones, of course, that set this up. And I'm so grateful to them today. And we
Yeah,
want to
me too.
give a special shout out to Taibu Productions and Swoosh Entertainment for setting
Yes.
this up and making this happen. Appreciate them so much. And along with that has come a lot of music from you. And so this recent collaboration that you did with Big Bag, Blue Hundreds, of course, I'm so thankful to Eazi Money. How does that make you feel? Because that's a huge single right now. It's called Doubted Me.
Yeah, right. No, I'm just, you know what? Sometimes I just don't even realize it, because like living in a small village here, I didn't always get the support like I needed or I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And also in school it was pretty hard, so I'm just overwhelmed also right now, because sometimes I just don't realize it. It's just what I wanted for forever. Like and it's just such a huge step, like that's making this into my reality.
Yeah.
And so I'm just super, super grateful, and I'm just so thankful for my team and also for you today to like give me the opportunity to like step up my game, and just make a step forward into what I want. you know?
Yeah. And interviewing, right? Because I mean, you're again, I can say about what the fans think, but just listening. And I told Big Bag Miss the same thing. I was like, who is she? Like, her voice is amazing. And, you know, I mean, as a singer myself, it's like I listen to other artists big time. I love music. I can't say I'm an artist and not listen to all types of music. And your voice, Lian, is incredible.
Thank you so much.
You give me chills.
Thank you. That's so
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That says a lot.
Yeah.
So let's go into some of the songs. So you got Doubted Me from this year. You guys dropped that in July 2020. Yes. And then earlier in March, you had Amigo, which I've also loved. Tell me about Amigo. How did that come about?
You know, Amigo, this song is about like all the haters. Yeah. Because as I just said, it's just very difficult here in Germany, especially in this like small town here. It's like you get hated much for, or I personally get hated much for what I do for like work or music. So this is just to anyone who said like I couldn't do it, you know, just like you're not my friend, like you're not my amigo. So because so many people are hitting me up now as they see that my Instagram is blowing up, or as they see that I'm like dropping singles or something, you know, they see me getting a little bit more successful, and now they're coming again. Like people who bullied me in school or something, they come up, hit me up now, like, hey girl, how are you doing? Like
what?
You're doing great. I'm like, you're not my friend. Like, why are you talking to me like I'm your friend? And that's what this song is about, you know.
Well, that's powerful, because you know that's in every day, right? Anytime someone is being successful in anything of growth. But I noticed, especially here in this industry, of course, it's a little scary even. But it's weird, because basically what you're saying is your support is not right there. It's outside, you know. Yeah. So that's crazy. So anyway, we're not going to talk about the haters too much. You don't want to give them too much power. So we got Amigo, and then we went into, and let me make sure I'm pronouncing this right. Is it Läuft? Läuft. Thank you.
Yes, that's great. You're the first American who can actually pronounce it. Like the A.
Läuft. I love that. Läuft, so that dropped in February 2020. Tell me about Läuft.
Yeah. This is pretty much about not the exact same thing, but it's like you know, läuft translates into it's working, you know. So I'm basically saying whatever I do and whatever I'm like putting out there out in the world is just working, you know. I'm basically just saying that the money is coming, my success is coming, you know, everything will come because it's just it will work. My plan.
I love that. Yeah. So definitely a believer in yourself, and that's crucial.
Definitely.
So crucial.
Definitely.
And then I went all the way back to like 2019, 2018. So, you know, that's just me, right? Is it WMD? Is it the initials WMD, the capital?
Yes, it's called, like, the English translation is "What are you doing?"
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's very special. I love that song. What was the process on that?
You know, that was the first German song I've ever written, you know, because many people talk to me about doing German music, you know. I started putting English music out there, and it's pretty hard in Germany to like get like noticed with English music. So I felt like maybe I just have to go a little bit more with like within the stream to like just get more like attention from, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I started writing German music, and What Are You Doing? The song is literally the first German song I've ever written, and I produced it completely on my own, and I'm pretty much very proud of it, because it's like, I mean, I like it. I like the song, and for the fact that it's the first German song I've ever did, it's very good, I think.
Big Bag is saying, let's hear something. Did you want to do a little a cappella for us, or did you want me to play it?
I mean, if you want to.
Let's do a cappella. I'd like to let them hear your voice without music.
Yes, girl.
Let's go.
Let me
on the spot.
Let me get one song. Let's do something by Ariana Grande.
Okay.
Mm, you, you love it how I move you. You
Wow.
love it how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you believe God is a woman and I
Wow.
feel it after midnight. A feeling that you can't fight, my one. It lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman.
So pretty. Your
I'm sorry,
voice
my
is...
dog is just, he's in play mode. He just jumped all over me.
Oh, he's fine. He's excited. He loves when you sing.
Yes,
We love
girl.
when you sing. Oh
Thank
my
you.
God, incredible. So angelic, right? I love that.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
what classic records influenced you? Which classic songs are you influenced by?
You know, like old time, like oldies,
Yeah.
goldies. I love Beyonce.
Okay.
I
Okay.
absolutely love her, and the vocals. I mean, she's insane.
Yeah.
But I also love like every soul. I listen to many soul songs. I don't know the titles right now, but I just love the like very old songs, like soul, like not the pop versions of soul, because I feel like they're getting, at the moment they're getting more into the pop like scene, too much.
Yeah.
So I absolutely love that. But my all-time favorite is definitely Beyonce.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She's been in the game for a long time, right? You know,
Yeah.
since she was like 13 or something like that, even younger.
She's an icon.
Yeah, like 9, maybe 8, 9 years old. She did Star Search or something, and so it's like, yeah, she's definitely an icon.
Yeah.
So who are you inspired by besides Ariana Grande and Beyonce? I mean, if you go into anyone that's in Germany, there's a lot of popular singers in Germany. Would you?
Yeah. It's pretty hard, you know. I wouldn't even say that I got like an idol in Germany.
Really?
Because it's like either they're musically very good, but their career just like isn't working well. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like not doing great in other categories. You know, like in my opinion, there's much more than just singing. You know, there's presence, how you act in front of people, and how you perform life and everything. So, you know, so I couldn't even say that there's someone actually an idol for me here in Germany. I would just say maybe, do you know Sharon David?
Sharon David or Davis?
David.
No,
she was a YouTuber for a very long time. And she's just maybe an idol in like the way she just fought herself up, you know, and she does pretty good music. She's not bad.
Okay.
But yeah.
It's okay. What about, it's funny because I was going to ask you that, and I'll kind of circle back to that since you're talking about that. I wanted to kind of ask you a two-part question, which is, what are some of the advantages then? Since of course there's, you're there in Germany. Most of your fan base is of course now here in the US. What are the advantages of being international as a singer in Germany? And then what are, of course, the disadvantages?
You know, it's different, you know. Advantages are definitely that, you know, people, you guys in the US are very much better at working. This sounds so bad, but like my team, they work so hard, and I appreciate it so much, because I've never experienced like anyone in Germany working that hard for something, you know. And they really get into their work. It's not just they're saying, oh well, there's the Lian, let's maybe make something out of her, but they're literally just focusing on like getting me up there, you know.
It's incredible.
So that's definitely one advantage. And working with the best, you know. And also one other advantage is that I've always wanted to do English music, you know. So I just took a step down when like 1 year ago when I started German music, because I thought like maybe I'm just working, like my goals are too high, you know. So I would like maybe to step it down a little bit to gain like more audience and stuff, and then get up. So it's just very great now to like actually do what I want. You know? And disadvantages are definitely the corona at the moment. Definitely, girl. Because I would have been like in the US 1 month ago, and I should fly like on the 19th. But as it seemed like it's not possible at that time. So this is definitely the biggest disadvantage. Like,
yeah. But at
yeah.
the same time, you know, and we could talk about that, you know, in March of 2020, we all know the whole world was taken by storm, you know, by COVID-19. And yes, it's been crazy. You know, it's also known as Corona. We can call it the bubonic plague, you know, something that has happened time and time again before, hundreds of years ago. If you want to even take it biblically, I mean, it continues to occur, and it shakes up the world all of a sudden, and then people are sick, and then hundreds and thousands of people have died. You know, what has that been for you, as far as like your mindset? Because you are an artist, so I know you write too. So what happened on March 16th for you when everybody stopped, when the world stopped?
You know, I was just focusing on my goals more, because I was like, at that time here in Germany, we had a lockdown for almost 2 months. So I was really focusing hard on my goals. You know, I wrote down everything. I truly believe in manifesting, so I did that too.
Love
And
that. Yeah.
I just tried to work harder, because, you know, my job, my daily job, it was a lockdown at the moment, and I just had more time to focus on my music, and so I did. I just wrote very much stuff and produced much and spent time with my dog, but it didn't have like very bad, like a very bad influence on my mindset or something like that. So it was pretty okay for me here.
Yeah. Well, I like that you pointed out about the manifestation. I think that that's crucial, right? To call things that are and speak things into existence, you know, especially during a time like this. I interviewed an artist the other day. His name was Adrian Howdegi, and he had did a special segment on mindfulness, which is crucial, like mental health, right? I don't think we talk about it enough, especially in this evolving industry. What are some of the things you do? You said manifestation. I know you believe in God, so that's of course the big plus. What other things do you do to keep your mindset where it should be?
I'm just trying to always stay thankful, because that's like the biggest thing. If you fall into a point where your mindset is turning into something that's not thankful for whatever you have, because I mean, at least you'll always have to keep in your mind that you have food, you have a house, you know, we have our dog, we have a relationship, we have people around us who are like giving us good energy, you know. So we'll just always have to like try to stay positive and stay thankful for what we have, because if that's like, if we lose that mindset, then in my opinion you can't even manifest something,
right?
Because that's the most important thing in my opinion, to just stay thankful and, you know, realize that you're blessed. Even if you're just breathing, you're blessed to be even here, you know.
Absolutely. I love that. So you have very unique elements to your voice, you know, your sound. It's soulful, it's powerful, you know. Talk about how you protect it.
Girl, I always try to warm up my voice. This is the most important thing for me. Because like a long time ago, I started to just sing, you know, and I love singing full, you know, to get my voice full out, and like I even put pressure on it sometimes. And I just noticed my voice changing back then. It was 2 years or 3 years ago. So my throat always got dry after singing, and I was like, girl, you have to change something, because this is your future, you know. So I always try to warm up before singing. And I like to drink tea. At work I always drink tea.
See, I have my tea.
Yes, girl, that's the best thing. And yeah, I think that's mostly it. Like, just protect it with not screaming so often or something, or like, that's it. I don't do much more.
So talk a little bit more about, so like the German music scene. So I mean, have you ever done any you know, open mic or live shows there in Germany? Talk about those.
I did many shows in school. So we always had live events where you were able to like to sing or to dance, and I always sang. And there were some charity events that weren't from school, but from I had a vocals coach back then, and she did a charity event, and I sang there twice. And yeah, I also sang in restaurants for a very long time. Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was very great. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Now, do you play instruments? Do you play any other instruments besides the voice?
Yeah, girl. I started playing the violin when I was 4.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I started playing the piano, and then I taught myself guitar and ukulele.
Ooh, you're talented. Yeah. My God.
Thank you so much.
So you read music?
What do you mean?
So do you read music notes? Like, so if someone was to like, so you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very impressed with you, Lian.
Thank you so much.
I'm so impressed because I don't read music.
No, but girl, it's not that difficult. If we meet in person, I can easily teach you. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, I don't read music at all. So you said something about your day job. What do you do outside of music?
I work at real estate. So
good. What do you do?
Do you know Engel und Völkers? It's all over the world. It's like a big business from like real estate. So they sell luxury real estates.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, and that's what I do for a living at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have a lot in common. I just actually got my MLS license too. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you. So it's more basically selling the actual loan to get the house.
Yeah, that's true.
Because people need financing, and it's crazy here, even in the U.S. People are still buying. You know.
It's like big, huge difference.
Yeah, sorry if I paused. Someone's been doing that. It's interesting. I think we're going to have to get a new phone number after today. No, I mean, it's so funny to me. People are just calling that, I mean, block calls. It's hilarious to me. But yeah, I basically, talked about how important it is. Like how people were thinking like nothing's going on during COVID. Stay home, stay inside. And I'm like, it's all kind of stuff. People are singing, people are coming out with singles, people are buying houses. It's just, there's so much to do and to shift into and not to be afraid of this thing right now, so exactly. I commend you for that. That's amazing. Thank you. Let me go into, I wanted to ask you another. So you collaborated with Eazi Money on Doubted Me. What other artists do you want to collaborate with? Who else are you interested in collaborating with?
Well, many different people.
Of course.
People. I love how is it? I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's like Ray Shremmer. Is it pronounced like that?
Yeah.
I love his music.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like maybe some vocals of mine or something would be great on it.
Nice.
And and maybe like Tyga, because he often had like the chorus or the refrain. He often had like in his earlier songs, he had like a female voice in it.
Wow. That's
I mean, the Queen.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Beyonce and something. I don't want to talk about it. I mean, I would be open for it anyways.
You're speaking it up. You're speaking it out there, right?
Yes, girl.
This is a live interview and it's being recorded. So speak it up. So
yes, girl.
The song that we talked about earlier, I actually posted Amigo. Did you want to sing a little bit of that for us?
If you wanna.
Yes, I wanna. You want to.
All right. All right. Wait a second. Okay. Do you want to play back or do you want to?
I could play a little bit of it and then you could sing. I have the just a snippet of it, but I could go to YouTube and play it.
Wait a second. Got my computer right here. We're doing it right,
Yes. Yeah, they need to hear that one. That's a beautiful song too. You have so many. It's just like, and then
so much. I got so many unreleased songs that are just living in my drafts and are not coming out again. But yeah.
Well, you have some new music coming too. While you're bringing that up, tell us about that new music that's about to drop.
We have so many songs.
Mm-hmm.
When I come to New York, we're gonna record everything.
Wow.
But we have so many hits. Like every song is a like hit. I'm not
That's
even joking.
crazy.
It's so crazy. Like the producer Ty,
Mm-hmm.
he did such an amazing job, and all the songwriters did such an amazing job. I'm so glad like to have this opportunity because they're just so good and amazing. And one song even is a little bit like more rap, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited for that too.
So what, you're rapping on the song too?
Sometimes, yeah, I
Oh,
do.
oh
Yeah, the
my
song is
goodness.
my favorite. It's like it's amazing.
That's impressive. I'm going to
Thank
play
you.
a snippet while you're pulling that up. This is the one that I heard, a little bit of snippet of Amiga. Can you hear it? They'll let you finish. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Nos camino do business mein amigo. I love
Oh,
that song.
that song is so pretty to me.
Right?
Yes.
You don't even understand it. If you could understand it,
I
it would
don't
be
need to
even
understand
better.
it. I can feel it, you know?
Really? That's
I'm
so
just like,
sweet. That's so sweet.
and maybe that's why I understood it, because I was kind of experiencing what you were talking about. Now, when you broke it down to me, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you're not my
Really?
friend, you know?
That's so sweet. Thank you so much.
I love it.
That
I
means
love it.
so
I love
much.
it. Yeah.
It's funny. You didn't even understand the language, but you still like get the
Yeah.
vibe. I want to
I pick and
transport, you know?
choose. Yeah, I pick and choose what I feel and where the energy comes from. And, you
That's
know,
amazing.
I'm just glad now I know what you're talking about, though. Now I could really get into it.
That's amazing. I love
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Girl, I can't find the lyrics.
That's okay.
I'm honest with you. I don't know every lyrics anymore.
I'll play one other snippet that I really like, too. That was the WMD. Give
Oh,
them a
yeah.
little idea of who you are, you know, for those who are
Yeah.
on today.
Yeah.
So pretty. This is another one. Mm-hmm.
I love it.
So pretty, huh? So would you say the new music, is it going to be similar to like more of this kind of this mood, this kind of sultry? You got one rap song in there.
They're very different. We
Mm.
have, as I just said, we have one song that's pretty much rap, but we also have two pop songs that are just completely pop, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But we also have like soul vibes, you know,
Okay.
with the guitar, acoustic guitar and stuff. So we just kind of wanted to like mix it all because like my voice fits on many like genres, you know.
Absolutely.
So we wanted to try to like really get my voice out in any like genre that's possible, if that makes sense.
Yes, it makes a
So
lot
we
of
did
sense.
that.
Well, so what do you want to do, you know, besides, of course, being in the music industry now? There's so many different ways to go in different directions. Your beautiful voice, you are drop dead gorgeous, you know, so there's a lot of places you can go. Where do you see yourself? I mean, modeling, maybe acting?
Girl, whatever is happening, I'm honest with you. If there comes the opportunity, on top of singing for sure, because singing is my priority, you know. But on top of that, if I get the opportunity to act in a movie or something, because I also took acting classes when I was younger and stuff, so I would be totally open for that too, because I love acting and I love everything about like the creative things, you know, like singing, acting, and even drawing. So anything that comes up, even if it's modeling, I would totally be into it.
Yeah, well, you could do it all.
Yeah.
You could do all
Thank you so
things,
much.
honey. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. I think you're
Thank you so much.
you're headed for. We already talked about that. You're headed definitely for Hitsville. So that's a plus. You got a lot of hits on the way. And then yeah, I could definitely see modeling. I could see acting. You know,
thank you so much.
Businesswoman extraordinaire.
Yeah, girl.
I can see it all. I can see it all. So you have a few aspiring artists that I'm sure are watching, and they're gonna be watching this and seeing you. What is a big message that you want to deliver to them? People who are afraid to step out, or even step into a studio and start their career.
You know, I have so many friends that would have the talent to like do something. It's just about believing in yourself. Like you just have to do whatever you love, because like the worst thing that could happen is you sitting in a 9-to-5 job and hating your life, coming home and being like, oh my gosh, I wish I could do this and that, you know? Because that's just the worst thing that could happen. You don't want to like spend your life and like regretting everything when you get older, you know? Just do whatever you love and don't give a shit. I'm sorry, but it is how it is.
Yeah, it's okay.
Don't give a damn about anything that haters are saying, because in the end, they're just jealous of your talent maybe, or they just want to tear you down because they're not, you know, good enough themselves or something. So just do it.
Yeah.
Because if you have a talent, or if you can sing or rap or anything, just go ahead and try it at least.
Yeah. I love that, because it's like if you don't try, you'll never know, right?
Yeah, right. As I just said, and then you're like sitting in your chair in the afternoon at your 9-to-5 job, hating it, and you're being like, damn, I wish I could do something else. And that's the worst thing. Yeah.
Well, I hate to say it, but I mean, honestly, this shift, this Corona has been the biggest blessing for me. I mean, during
sometimes definitely. No, I get you, girl.
I mean, it's crazy. It's like there's a lot of stuff that I would not have probably done if I hadn't had to be at home, paused for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. So, it's the same.
Yeah. So I'm really happy to meet you, and I'm not going to keep you long, but what I do want to say is I'm very humbled that you were able to take the time. You're all the way in Germany. And for you to just literally take the time today and to speak to me.
No problem.
You know,
it was a blessing.
I thank you, because this is it's actually new for me. This is probably like my third week interviewing, but you know, I have a background in business development, and you know, I speak to a lot of people, you know, daily, and I'm not afraid to talk to people, but this music journalism is something that's new for me. So I appreciate you.
You did a great job.
Beautiful artist all the way from Germany. Mega superstar.
Thank you so much. That's
so we have a few folks in the comments that are saying they can't wait to hear your new music. They are very excited. And everyone knows, of course, to please follow Lian. Where we have Lian, is it underscore? You tell them where to follow you and where to find you, Lian.
It's underscore Lian Angel, and then underscore again.
Yes. And then I saw some merchandise from when you had put out WMD. Do you still have that merchandise available?
You know, I have it in my drafts, but I just don't want to put something out there. It was at the time I did the German music. I just don't want to put anything out there with merchandise before my album. So
to the new music,
right. And I just want to do it then. So,
well, keep us posted, because you know I definitely I love long tees. So I saw the long t-shirts. I love long sleeves. Yeah, I love long sleeves. So I definitely will be supportive on that.
Thank you so much.
So thank you again. God bless you, and appreciate you so much.
You too, girl. Bye.